G'day and welcome to Leah's Handmade Crafts. It's Tuesday the 12th of November. It's a Black Tuesday here in Sydney in New South Wales. We've got fires that range from the very south coast right through up into the Queensland area, and there are fires that have been burning for 3 weeks, and there are fires that have just started today, and today we've had weather of 37 degrees or 95 Fahrenheit, really high winds, very low humidity, and we're waiting on a southerly buster which will cause even more havoc on the fire grounds. So I ask, if you're of the praying variety, if you pray, if you could please keep our firefighters and our mums, dads, sons, daughters who are in the fire areas in your thoughts and prayers, because they so desperately need it. We've got drought that is just crippling this country, crippling it in horrible ways, and to make matters worse, we've now got fires on top of the drought. It's a cruel, cruel country at times. Very cruel. But on to other things. If you could pray for them, I would be really appreciative. I've got a few things that I've made, and I'm also going to do a magazine review. So the first thing is a wee one blanket. Now this is a blanket from Karen of KB Fibres in her new book Project Preemie. You can get it online via Amazon. I'll be getting a copy shortly in the next few days, and when I do, I'll show you the book. But Project Preemie, I'll put a link to it in the description box below, so you know. But that's one blanket, and then there's this one. So the first one used Karen Simply Soft in the colour Rose Blush, and this one is a cupcake, Karen Cupcake. No, sorry, Lion Brand Cupcake in the colourway Jelly Bean. So this one's not quite as heavy as the other one, because that one's a 3-weight and the first one was a 4-weight. And then I've just been making little preemie beanies. Some of them are so tiny, and then some are not quite so tiny. And then I'm also doing newborn, up into the newborn sizes. So that's what I've done so far. I've still got this much left of that ball of jelly bean, so I'm going to keep making little beanies with that. So that's those. I'm still doing the Christmas stockings and the Christmas presents, so they're going swimmingly along. And then we have Simply Crochet. It's been air freighted from the UK, so as you can see, I pay a little bit for it, but I haven't had it for a while, so I thought, why not? So let's have a look. There's lots of Christmas ideas. There's Hooked, which tells you all about the latest goings on in the world of crochet. Along with inspiring books and fab finds and all different little odds and ends. And And then we get started with so we've got, I'll go straight to the patterns. A festive basket, sorry. A Geo design cushion. A mandala decorations. And tiny little, this is a Dala horse and there's a Dala horse and a speckled bird decoration. There's some more decorations. And then there's a supersized stocking. And there's more pictures of the stocking. Then there's a jumper. It's a chunky jumper and it's called Red Set Go. I really like that. I quite like that. That's gorgeous. And there's the pattern for that. Then there's Matthew's journal. They always write about a different designer. Then there's called Fiery Friend. It's transform a t-shirt into a tree shirt with a little hook magic. It's a nice idea. And that's the motive. Oh, how gorgeous. A sweet Christmas girl. Christmas Carol's her name. Isn't she gorgeous? And then there's Shellissimo, which is a master shell stitch done as a cowl. That's quite pretty. Natural Selection, Canadian designer Kelly Brooks is carving out a nice niche for herself. She's actually carving her own hooks. So that's the story about her. And then Oh So Cozy. I really like this. That's quite nice. And that's the back. Hook to hook, there's challenge two designers to come up with a fab design using the same yarn, and they each did a beanie. Happy Holidays, beautiful timeless festive blanket. So gorgeous. Really pretty. Then there's You Can Crochet, What Crochet Can Bring You This Christmas, and it's different Christmas decorations. showing you what's in the next issue. It's a pretty top. Marvelous minis. So these are different little, you can sew little lovely little yarns that can make stocking fillers. And it's a little quick Christmas tree. And it's using different types of yarn. They did yarn review and that's really quite cute, that. Then there's Simply Crochet, which is show us yours, and then people write in and show them different things that they've made. And then there's the how-to pages. So there's the crocodile stitch, how to work a scale row. So that shows you how to make the crocodile scales. And the reason for that is that there's a crocodile scale Christmas tree. That's quite pretty, isn't it? And then there's the how-to guide. So there's a few pages on the how-to guide. There's an abbreviations and conversions page, and then there's what's known as the Crochet Boutique, where they show all different businesses that have all different crochet businesses. And then there's charts and diagrams, and it finishes off with a really cute little festive cushion cowl. And it tells you how to do those, and that's what you can make. It's a mini crochet along, and then it finishes off with the story about a lady who has written a petal blanket pattern with matching Easter egg. And the little gift that was with Simply Crochet, because they usually give you a gift, is a calendar. And the calendar has different patterns of different Moon and I don't know who Moonin is. Moon and Valley. Not quite sure who that is. I'm sure that Moon and Troll, Moon and Mama, Snufkin, Little My. I don't know who these people are, but anyway, there's different pictures and of these different, and there's a saying with each of them. That's a happy thought. All nice things are good for you. And then there's the patterns of how to make the characters. And that's it. So that's Simply Crochet magazine. That was air freighted, which means I get it in time that we don't get it months after the event. And there's some interesting things in there, isn't there? I must say, there's a few things in there I'm very tempted to make myself. So we shall see how we go with them. Some really pretty things in there. Anyway, until next time, keep crocheting, keep crafting, have fun, and God bless.